Okay, I wanted to show a small coil bifilar design today. Basically, in the past, I've used a whole bunch of wire, and two coils here, they're wound separately. In the small one I'm going to show you here, they're wound on the same spool, which is actually a little bobbin about that size, rather small. This one is running at lower voltage through a wall wart, probably about 9 volts. But this one here, because the winding that you can put on this is so small amount and the resistance is so low, you do have to put a little core in there, a metal core in the middle. And I had to take it up to 18 volts to get it to do anything significant. And it's really not a great design when you're using the small coil, because the resistance is so low, it seems to use up the batteries pretty quick. Well, let me go back to the schematic again here. This is a schematic of what we're doing. A Lidmotor design. I changed it around a little bit. And you have on the same bobbin 2 wires that start together. And you wind them around, and the 2 that come out are the finish wires. And that's how you hook it up there. So let's start this bad boy up and see what it looks like. I put a tachometer on it the other day and it seemed to be going at 7,000 RPM. And the way I build these, I kind of mock them up and tape the wires together. And it's important to do that, because I found that when you're testing these out, if you haven't, you got your twisted wire and you haven't taped it with electrical tape, the shorts seem to burn out the transistor. Certain shorts do. Here's the transistor right here. Let me see if I can get my camera focused on this thing. Okay, there's the transistor right there. And what I do is just get a little piece of wood. I solder to the wires, get the wires spread out where I can glue a little bit of the wire to the wood and get that glued down good, and then tape over it, and that way you don't have any stress on those real fragile wires coming off the transistor. So I just want to show that, oh, by the way, this is 32 gauge wire underneath these lead wires I put underneath there. So a bifilar wound 32 gauge wire on that tiny little bobbin, and it does work. Again, I had to go up to 18 volts to get it to halfway work good. Not the best design, but it's working.